to great. There is no other option.
And your NCAA champion, Robbie Cruz.
We're going back to Omaha!
Play a high level of basketball and a game that's fun to watch.
We are a team, capital letters, team.
He's now called national champion, which is really neat.
Now we make it happen out there. Let's finish this thing on the field.
Cavalier Sports Weekly is brought to you by Geico, the Virginia Athletics Foundation, the Virginia Lottery, and by UVA Health Systems.
On this edition of Cavalier Sports Weekly,
this is one of the wins that can change the perception of what you think about yourself.
Welcome to Cavalier Sports Weekly. I'm Dom Joseph, number 23 on the football team. Coming up, we will preview our game against NC State. But first, let's take a look at our great victory over Georgia Tech.
We win the toss, captains. We're taking the ball. All right, we're taking the ball. Now listen. All that matters right now is how we play, the way we play. Let's just leave it out on the field right there, fellas. It's 4 quarters of football. Let's just leave it out there on the field. Hey, bring it here one time. One time right here. Here it goes. We're going to coach like it. We're going to play like it. We got to lay it all on the line. 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 Let's go. Let's go.
They overload the left side. They're going to hand the ball off to Jones. Jones follows his blockers. He's got a big burst of speed and a gaping hole across the 40. Going to take the snap. Throws a little screen pass, and it's caught by Jones. He's into the open field across the 30 down to the 29. Takes the snap, drops back, looking across the middle, throws that way, and it's complete. He hits Tim Smith in stride across the 18 down to the 15. Toss sweep coming to the near side left. It's Parks finding an opening. He drives his legs ahead into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia. Terrell is going to come into the game. He'll stand in his own 42. Here's a short punt, and this one was shanked off the right side of the foot. It lands picked up by Terrell. He's got it in bounds. He takes it across midfield before he is belted to the 45. Setback. 3 receivers bunched together on the near side left. They'll go play action pass. Rocco throws, going downfield. Got a man wide open. Tim Smith reaches over the shoulder, hauls it in. Touchdown, Virginia!
We kind of talked about it earlier in the day, and I knew it was going to be a big play if we ran it. We've been running the toss play real well, and their corners were fast to run up and try to stop the run play. And so when we faked the toss and Timmy got outside, we knew it was going to be big plays. And I just give a shout out to Timmy for catching the ball and our offensive line for protecting me.
Rocco goes play action pass. He's looking down the left side. Now he throws across the middle. Got a man. Bird makes the catch at the 30. He's dragged down from behind inside the 25 to the 22. Just inside of the right hash mark. Snap is off. There's the whole kick. May have been partially blocked, but it goes through. No, missed wide. Someone, I think, got a hand on that from Georgia Tech. Now he goes into motion around the right side, tosses to Smith. Smith tries to get around the defense. He finds some daylight across the 30 to the 25, pushed out of bounds to the 23. Each side of Washington takes it himself, stays on his feet. He scrambles ahead into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Out of the shotgun, Rocco will take the snap. 4-man rush. Time to throw. Heaves it down the field. Dangerous pass intercepted. It was easy picking right there for Rod Sweeney. He's still on his feet. He's got opening around the right side. As he cut it to the middle, he's going to take it to the house. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Just like that, we are 1 point away from being tied. They're going to hand the ball off. This is Parks. Parks around the right side. Spins off a defender. He's to midfield. Tackled a yard short of the first down. One to the right. Watford going to take it himself on a design quarterback keeper. He bursts through the middle across the 40 down to the 35, put him at the 34. Handoff goes. Richardson following his blockers. He's to the 20, 15, around the right side to the 10. He's to the 5. He dives to the end zone. Touchdown!
they all ran hard today, and it was great to see those guys. Clifton and Perry's second and third effort. Clifton's touchdown was outstanding run, and those guys are hungry. That's the way we have to play. You know, we have to play hungry.
He's got Sims behind him. Going to drop back to throw this time. He's going to heave it down the sideline. This ball's intercepted. Chase Minifield flecks it out of the air of the 40 on Virginia's side of the field.
It was a key play for the team. We needed that. We got points off of that. And, you know, the difference in the game was 3, so, you know, you never know how big of a play it is until the end of the game.
Well, going to toss that way. It's to Jones. Jones tries to get the edge. He gets the 30. He's to the 25. Spun down as he goes out of bounds all the way down to the 22. 36-yard field goal try. Snap is off. Kick is on the way. It's got plenty of leg. This time it is good.
At halftime, you know, did we want to be conservative? Told the coordinators, just call the game the way you've been called, because what happens, you get a lead and you think that, you got to do things different. Just wanted to just call the game the same way, and those guys did an excellent job of doing it.
After going 0 for 5 in the first half, he's going to fake the handoff, take it himself. He's got room in front across the 25 to the 30. Look out, he's gone. 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 10, 5, touchdown. Just like that.
There's a flag.
There's a flag down. But it's 4th and 5. Washington with a straight drop back here. Time to throw. Now he's going to scramble. All sorts of room to run across the 20, 15, 10 to the far side right. Knocked out of bounds at a 5. Tim's behind him. He'll take it himself, and it looks like this time he's got enough for the first down, or the touchdown. He does. He's in. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Cam Johnson was arguing that somebody moved for Georgia Tech. Here's a toss sweep coming near side. He's going to go down. Orwin Smith gobbled up in the backfield at the 41. Billy Shout snuffs it out.
Coach Reed had an awesome game plan, and the scout offense did an unbelievable job of showing it. They came in and watched film and worked on the steps and worked on what we need to see. So it took us less time to adjust after seeing that all week. So as I said, Coach Reed did a great job with the game plan, and then we just did a good job of coming out and executing.
Receivers right, one left. Straight drop back. Pressure coming. Washington dancing, pump faking. He's going to have to hold on to it. He's going nowhere. Tackled at the 39, out of bounds.
That's all we've been doing since the last game, is just going over Georgia Tech offense. So, you know, our defense played pretty well for this kind of offense, this prolific kind of offense.
He'll hand the ball off. Perry Jones up the middle, a big burst of speed. He moves over an offender across the 34 to the 35. Rocco's out of the shotgun, another blitz coming. Dumps it off into the flat, wide open. Perry Jones has the first down, then some. Cuts it back to the inside of the 40. He's to the 35, across the 33.
I just was reading the Mike linebacker who was covering the back, and he kind of just stopped his feet. And we had 2 guys run by him, and he kind of got caught up, and Perry got out in the flat. And it was just a big play for us. I mean, we run that play a lot all year, and just practice, repetitions, make perfect, like they say. And it worked for us today, and we did a great job of executing.
Rocco, long snap down, hands it off, Park straight ahead, first down. He pulls over a defender, still going to the 20. He's down to the 18. They can salt it away now. 1:54 to go. Virginia's ahead by 3. He'll take the snap, toss it, coming to the near side left. It's Perry Jones dancing between defenders. Motors ahead to the 5, and that will officially be the exclamation point on this one with 1:13 to go.
This is one of the wins that can change the perception of what you think about yourself.
I want everybody to take a knee on this one right here, fellas. Let me tell you something. You guys don't realize it yet, what you just did in terms of college football. Let this be a building block for this program, that it don't matter who's out there. We can play against the best in the country. You understand what I'm saying? 22, 21, 20, 19, 87, 66.
To watch video highlights and Coach London's press conference after every Virginia football game, visit VirginiaSportsTV.com on Saturday night. VirginiaSportsTV.com is your home for free on-demand video content of every Cavalier team. This portion of Cavalier Sports Weekly is brought to you by Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Welcome back to Cavalier Sports Weekly. We face another tough ACC opponent when NC State comes to Scott Stadium. Here's a preview of Saturday's game.
They are very fast and very athletic, and you see that when they're the team that they've played. Just finished watching the Georgia Tech game, and for a while there, I think it was 21-14 going into the fourth quarter. Then before you know it, Georgia Tech got a couple big scores on them. I know that 4-3 defense, they zone pressure a lot, so there's a lot of 3 deep, but they'll bring people. They'll come after you. Offensively, kind of a mixture of pro-style attack. I have a quarterback there, Mike Lennon, big, tall, strong-arm guy that thinks his completion percentage is pretty good. And so they'll get after Dana Bible. The offensive coordinator is another guy new from Boston College, is there. And then special teams-wise, T.J. Graham is a dynamic punt returner and kick returner. I think he may lead the ACC in those categories right there. So they have a guy that can shorten the field in a heartbeat. They play hard. They're in a lot of the games that they play. And it's a very good team coming into Scott Stadium this Saturday.
Well, they do a good job with their screen game. They do a good job play action pass, which comes off of their run action. I mean, they're huge up front, and they got those little guys behind them that kind of hide and pop through and run with power. They're 5'9", 5'10" guys, 200-pound running backs that have a lot of power. So, anytime you can run the ball, that makes the play action passing game very good. This is a big, powerful football team on both sides of the ball. So. They've got 9 of their 11 guys on defense are juniors or seniors. A lot of experience back there. So, and they did obviously a great job of, running the clock out last week against Georgia Tech. No, he's a really good coach. He's passionate. He's really enthusiastic. I think he's, defensive side of the ball football coach. I mean, he's always coached defense, been the coordinator on defense down there. So, their defense is really sound. Coach Reed, I think, was Mike's coach when he played football. So, known him for a long time.
There are a lot of fond memories of being up there at Boston College with Coach, and now he's moved on, and I've moved on, and we've stayed in contact, ever since. Ever since I left, we've always been in contact. We see each other at least twice a year with the ACC coaches, coaches meetings and things. So. But Coach gave me an opportunity in terms of BCS football.
This portion of Cavalier Sports Weekly is brought to you by UVA Health System, dedication beyond measure.
Men's basketball season is just a few weeks away. In this week's update, we visit with one of the Cavaliers' most reliable veterans, point guard Sammy Zaglinski.
Sammy Zaglinski is a rare fifth-year senior in college basketball. He received a medical red shirt after ankle surgery during his freshman year, and injuries have been a common theme throughout his career. So it's not surprising that head coach Tony Bennett recently asked the Philadelphia native, "How you feeling?"
He said, "Coach, this is, for me, the healthiest I've been as far as having a summer, well, really a spring, a summer, now a fall, where I haven't either had to have a surgery or an injury that has set me back. So I'm happy for him because he's endured a lot, whether it's an ankle surgery, a knee surgery, a hip surgery in his college career."
I feel rejuvenated. I just really want to be a vocal leader this year and really bring my game to the next level.
During his first healthy offseason in some time, Zaglinski spent hours in the gym.
I worked on getting to the rim and finishing around defenders. I worked on decision making, consistency in my shot.
The point guard shot 39% from three-point range a year ago, but only 57% from the free throw line.
Always practice my free throws in practice, and I'm pretty good with that. It's just a matter of getting to the line throughout the season and getting the shots there, and I think confidence will come from that.
Virginia was picked to finish 4th in the ACC preseason poll, the highest in Zaglinski's time at UVA, and the team is not shying away from high expectations.
We have great work ethic on this team. Everybody wants to get in the gym and work hard, and we're going to be really competitive this year, and we're all excited about the season.
Every October, our baseball team holds its Orange and Blue World Series. This year's version included a special ceremony for the 2011 ACC champs.
I thought the Orange and Blue World Series this year was very good for our ball club. It was a really exciting series. It was very, very competitive. 4 out of the 5 ball games were within 1 or 2 runs. and felt like the two teams were very evenly distributed. We had some good pitching, some timely offense. Just a great measure for us as coaches to see our players and see them compete amongst each other. After the 2011 season, we lost just about 70% of our innings off our pitching staff. We lost our top 4 starting pitchers out of our rotation. So, we have a great opportunity on this year's team for these new pitchers and some pitchers that were already in the program to step up and rise to the occasion and pitch a lot of great quality innings for us. We had some guys this fall that really emerged, and it was great to see. Guys like Scott Silverstein, who have been in our uniform for a couple of years. Now he's finally healthy. He's throwing the ball well. Whit Mayberry, who's a third year, has had some good experience in his first couple of years, and it looks like he's ready to make that step forward, and other guys as well. And there's no question, in order for us to have success this year, we're going to have quality pitching, and it'll start on that mound. The ring ceremony to honor the 2011 team was a really special night. It was a great crowd that showed up to the ballpark, and it was an opportunity for our fans and our university to recognize and honor our 2011 baseball team and give them their ACC championship and College World Series rings. And so it's a night that those kids will always remember. There was a great turnout, and it was just nice to be able to honor those players from last year's ball club.
Coming up after the break.
This portion of Cavalier Sports Weekly is brought to you by the Virginia Athletics Foundation. You are the foundation.
Now let's check out some soccer highlights from Faulkner Stadium.
Caroline's such a good finisher, and she struck that ball really well. I don't think there was anything their keeper could have done about that. And same with the second one. I mean, Julia has been working on those set pieces for a lot of the fall, and it was nice to see her get her second one tonight. Brian's goal was a great header, it was a great service, good build-up before that. So we played awfully well, and biggest thing tonight, we finished some excellent goals, and that's the key. When you can finish the way we did tonight, you can make games much easier.
It was nice. We got a good windy afternoon. Some spots were really mushy, but despite that, a soft course. There weren't fast times, but overall, a really good experience. I couldn't be more pleased. We have some guys coming back from injury. They ran really well. Up front, Mark Amaralt, second, Chris Foley, third. The other guys packed it in really well. I'm just delighted.
It was good, yeah. We went out as a team, tried to pack it up early and just run controlled and feel good out there early. And then, I guess, coming up the hill, started to pass some people and just roll in from there. Try to pick off as many people as we could.
Chelsea France had the race of her life today and just wrecked the course. Chelsea Lay, thank God for her. She was right there with me, helped me at the very end. And Anna Corrigan, unbelievable race, and she was missing a shoe after like the 2K mark. So I think she deserves a lot of credit.
I was really pleased with the women. Their times were very good today. We had a couple kids that were a little bit sick, didn't run, nothing major. So as this is the last meet going into the championship portion of the season, everything's right on schedule. We're just going to try to run composed, run together as a team, represent the university as well as we can. I think that if we remain healthy and we stick to the core values that we have, that we're going to come out okay.
Thanks for watching Cavalier Sports Weekly. Next Thursday night, our football team will be in Miami for a primetime matchup against the Hurricanes. But there still are some great matches and games here in Charlottesville, so please come out and support the Hoos. Men's soccer entertains American University on Tuesday and Boston College on Saturday. Women's soccer hosts Miami at Klockner Stadium on Thursday, and field hockey hosts Duke on the turf field on Saturday. Also, starting this weekend through Tuesday, our men's tennis team hosts the ITA Atlantic Regional at the Snyder Courts. We'll be back next week with more game highlights and stories. I'm Dom Joseph, and until next time, go Hoos!
Cavalier Sports Weekly is brought to you by Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. And by the Virginia Lottery. Like the Virginia Lottery on Facebook and enter to win a VIP UVA versus Virginia Tech football game experience. And by the UVA Health System, dedication beyond measure. And by the Virginia Athletics Foundation. You are the foundation.